Knowing that the meeting is being recorded. Great. Okay, so welcome to the third webinar in the Save the Data series, Making Accessible Reports. I'm Joe Hamlin, and I'm here with Kathy Kaczynski, and we're just going to have a discussion today about creating accessible reports. We'll cover spreadsheets, reports, infographics, web-based tools. It's all about getting content out there to your entire audience. So let me see here because my controls are kind of sticky right now. There we go. Okay, so first and foremost, why should we do this? Because, the mission of a library is equal information for everybody. And I think a lot of us overlook the fact that there are a lot more people in our communities with disabilities than we really identify. I mean, according to the American Foundation for the Blind, 23.7 million Americans age 18 and older are experiencing significant vision loss. And when they say vision loss, they mean vision loss that cannot be corrected using glasses. 5.4 of those 23 million live right here in the Midwest. Not to mention 1 in 12 men and 1 in 200 women are colorblind. So if our content can't be read by someone with a visual impairment, they can't get that information, we're cutting out part of our audience. So obviously we all want our information to get out. So designing accessibly, it's an easy way to do that. We want to get the message out to everybody. So those are the carrots. You want to be that source of information for your community. So here are the sticks. Avoid possible legal action against the library. So you probably know that Michigan Department of Education had a complaint in 2014 about our accessibility. Since we got that complaint, we really radically changed the way we present our content. Now this webinar is for accessible reports, but really this applies to all of your content. Make all of your content accessible. Right now, we've been at it for a couple of years, and it did require a change in the way we thought about what we're putting on the web. But because of that extra thought we're putting in, we actually came out with better content because our content does not depend on seeing, we're not using color to provide information. We're actually using concise content. Now, there's nothing wrong with adding visual elements, but you've just got to make sure that you can understand the content without the visual elements. So protect your reputation. We discussed this just a second ago. You want to be that service in your community that everyone has access to. You don't want to cut anybody out. And I mean, the last one, obviously kind of self-explanatory. I would not want to be in this situation to explain to someone that, well, I'm sorry, you can't use your site because our content's just not accessible. And, I wouldn't want to be in that position. I want to be able to say, yes, the content's available to everybody. Everything we put out there, anyone can use. So here's what we're doing at the Library of Michigan. So we do design to the WCAG 2.0 standards. And if you're not familiar with that, that's just WCAG just stands for Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. And there is a link down here that'll take you right to the standards. We use the native tools available in the software we're using to create the content to make sure it's accessible there. Now, for a lot of our stuff, we'll create it in Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Much of the time, we'll then move it to a PDF because you don't need the most current edition of Word at your end to read our content. PDFs, everyone can get the reader. It's an easy way to get the information out there. So we not only run it through the checking tools within the software we're using to create it, we run it again through the accessibility tools in Adobe Pro, Adobe DC Pro. We also have software, right now we're using SiteImprove, that will crawl our sites and check for errors, and then we get notifications so we can go back into specific pages and fix our content. One of the main things is if our content is not accessible, it's not out there. There's no point in having it on the site if it's inaccessible. And sometimes things slip through. That's always going to happen. But when it goes through these checks, if our current software picks up an error, right now we have 2 weeks to fix it. And if we don't, it's yanked down. It's automatically yanked down. So that's what we're doing for all of our web content. Now, social media, we are operating under 3 platforms. We're using Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Facebook does have, when you put an image out there, it will auto-generate alternate text. It's not the greatest. What I'll end up doing is if when we've got an image out there, take a look at the alternate text in Facebook and then change it. Invariably you end up changing it because it's just you want that alternate text to be as clear as possible, and it's very easy to change. For Twitter, when you post an image, a box opens up as you're posting it, asking you for alternate contact or alternate text. So just enter it in. Now, Instagram is very visual. You can kind of caption your pictures using the tags at the bottom, but really Instagram is a very visual site, and they really don't have any embeddable tools to make that accessible. So that's what we're doing. It has taken us a while. This is the Department of Education's very large department, but it did mean a lot of training. It meant a lot of effort, but we're committed to putting our content out there and making sure everyone can use it. It's very important to us. And now our efforts have spread to other departments at the state of Michigan, and we're hoping very soon to have all of the departments providing fully accessible content. So that's what we're doing, where we're at right now. I did put together a list of tools. If you look at files down here in the lower right, accessibility tool websites, go ahead and in fact, grab any of this content that you want. You can download all of these files, including the presentation slides we're working with right now. So let's move on here. Okay, so you're going to hear about built-in accessibility checkers all through the rest of these slides that Kathy's going to cover. She's going to go into the technology and how to easily build in accessibility for various content. But use the built-in accessibility checkers. Word, it comes standard with Word, Excel, PowerPoint is just one of the features. And Adobe, if you're using Adobe Pro, you'll have the ability to do full checks on your accessibility through those tools. Use the built-in tools whenever you can, and you might still use a piece of software like us, like for example, our Site Improve, but it's much easier to use those checker tools if you've already got an eye on designing accessible content and you've used the very tools inside the software that you use to create the content. It makes it so much easier. So with that, I'm going to turn you over to Kathy. She's been working on this for a while, so take it away, Kath.
Oh yeah. So as we said, accessibility checkers, these are your bread and butter. They're amazing. And the Microsoft ones, they're available under the review menu bar. I highlighted it, check accessibility, but Joe and I were actually discussing we both normally get there through different means. He goes through the file page, the file tab, there's going to be a check accessibility there. I always go to the little light bulb that says, tell me what you want to do, and I end up typing in accessibility, and it pops up every time. But both in Word and in Adobe, they do some great things. They remind you to fill in, the very basic metadata. You think as librarians or working in libraries, we would be automatically tuned into metadata, but when was the last time you checked to make sure who was the author on your computer of a document? So essentially it'll remind you, put the metadata in for title, put the metadata in for author. It'll go through and make sure that the reading order is okay. So it's not, so it's going left to right, top to bottom. So you're not getting random paragraphs out of order and things like that. It's just very basic things that allow screen readers to read them, anything to read them, and just to kind of make sure that all your ducks are in a row. So use the built-in accessibility checkers. They are a lightsaver, a lifesaver, and they are amazing. So that's we're gonna if you hear it again, don't be surprised. This is definitely the most probably useful thing that we can cover in this quick accessibility reports presentation. So the second thing, spreadsheets. These are fun. I'm just gonna say, save yourself the grief. Don't put them on your website. There's so many reasons why. First one is the way that people usually work within spreadsheets isn't going to be accessible. If you don't rename the sheet at the bottom, those little tabs at the bottom, it's not going to be accessible. If your tables aren't officially tables, that means highlighting it, going to insert, making it a table, it's not going to be accessible. If your users who are trying to access this don't have Excel on their computer, it's not going to be accessible. It's just there's all these different layers to it that make it so difficult. If there's a way where you can present the information not in a spreadsheet, do it that way. It's so much easier. We do have spreadsheets on our website. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but it's so much easier to go about not using a spreadsheet. So within these, I'm going to say one of the first ones is one table per sheet. You have things sometimes where you put multiple columns with different information, and when you overlap them, so you have maybe July, retrievals, access, retrievals, sessions, things like that, all in one thing. Technically, retrievals and sessions should be different tables because they're going for two different pieces of information. So essentially, it's one table per sheet. All the sheets must be named. All the graphs that you make, you can right click those, go down into format. There's going to be a little section in there for alt text. You need to be able to describe the graph quickly, succinctly, but also completely so that someone who can't see the graph is getting the same information. If you have a very graph heavy kind of presentation going, it could get a little tiring to type this all out. So you need to think, if you had to describe the graph to someone in the, blindfolded with their back turned, can you do that? Because that's what you essentially need to be doing in the alt text. You need to make sure that the font size is on the graphs is large enough to read. This changes for different people. Typically, they say if you're printing it out, 12-point font. That is not the default for most graphs. If you get that in Excel, it's going to be around 8 points. So your pretty graph might change. It might look different, and you might have to kind of size things around a little bit. Now, my most important one, I'm going to say color coding cells, and this is something Joe mentioned earlier, is an extra, it is an added bonus. All information must be conveyable by a screen reader. At the top up here, I have an example of a bad table. So it has confirmed attendees. If you're perfectly sighted and you can see this, you can see Kathy and David, they're totally going. Joe, Sonia, not going. Sean, he's a maybe. But I put it through one of the tools we have later on in this, and it's essentially the two tables to the right are the two different versions of red-green color blindness. So that's how someone with either one of those two versions of red-green color blindness see the same exact table. Maybe you can kind of figure it out knowing what you already know, but if you were just looking at that first off, you pretty much wouldn't have any sense of what's going on. And especially the third one, the color contrast makes it difficult to read Joe and Sonia, especially if you're looking at that in a different way. So I put that down. I made a better version of the same table conveying the same information. You have attendees with their names. The colors are alternating, so it's easier to read which is on which line. And I'd move the transparency down for the colors so that you can end up getting a greater color contrast and you can see them. You get the same information. You still have the same glance and you can kind of see what's going on. But the most important thing is if you had a screen reader, if you had no way to see the color, you can still get the same information that Joe and Sonia are not attending, that Kathy and David are attending, and that we're still waiting for a response from him. So essentially you just need to make sure that you can get all the information if it's printed out in black and white, if your printer ran out of color. Just make sure you get all of that. Okay. So, reports. For the purpose of this presentation, we're saying that reports are anything that is more text heavy and less design focused than an infographic. I included a few files at the bottom here of different infographics that we made, two of them specifically. One of them is almost completely text. There's a few graphics just for, added fun, but there aren't any graphs or anything like that. The other one we have is mostly graphs with a little bit of text. So They're both quick. It's not, 12 pages that you're going to do with alternating graphs and stuff like that. So reports are going to be the longer ones. For this, I'm going to say use the built-in heading styles. This also translates over to if you're creating a PowerPoint and you're going to share one later that way. Use the built-in layouts. What this ends up doing is it tells screen readers this is a heading, this is a title. It helps with the order of how you go through it, and it kind of makes more sense to the listener. Screen readers' voices change when they're doing headings and stuff like that. And if you don't like what it looks like, you can always go back and change it. You're not locked into the default word headings. You can update it to go throughout. So if you decide that you want the headings to all be in wingdings, which isn't something I suggest, as you can see from my bottom bullet point here, don't use crazy fonts. You could do it though. You can have fun and do those things. Now the bonus point, if you're adding graphs and you're working in Word, if you carry those graphs over from Excel, because they're both Microsoft products, it'll carry the alt text over as well. Now in the newer Word and Excels, they also kind of link them back together, so you can typically edit the graph a little bit in Word and it'll edit it back over in your Excel spreadsheet. This same thing happens with Google Sheets, with Google Docs. So essentially, I would suggest don't jump between Google Sheets and Microsoft Word or Excel and Google Docs. Try and keep it all within the same vendor because you get a little more flexibility and carryover between the things. So you don't need to recreate the alt text. You don't need to recreate all these things. Once again, images and graphics always need alt text. Pretend that you're reading the report out loud. You have to describe the graph. What is the graph going to be? You have to say all these fun things. Again, use the built-in accessibility checker. They're amazing. Unfortunately, Google Sheets and Google Docs do not have a built-in accessibility checker. They do have a website that kind of has the same things. It doesn't tell you whether you're missing those elements or not, so you have to go through and do it yourself. But there are still some points. So I'm going to say if you have Word, Excel, go for it. They're great. And then once again, use at least size 12 font if it's going to be shared to the public in print. Typically, if you're doing something that someone's going to read mostly on their computer, maybe a report that way, 12 to 14. These are just guidelines. There isn't a complete, no one has come out with an exact number so far of what's perfect and what everyone should do, but the consensus on the internet is around size 12 font for these things. So at least size 12 font. And go for that. And as I said, don't use crazy fonts. Sans serifs are typically easier to read. For a while, they're saying serifs were better if you're printing it out, sans serifs on screens, but now it kind of tends to be sans serif overall. I will say, I lean personally towards using one of the default ones that are available on both Macs and PCs, because you never know if the computer of your user or your patron doesn't have that font, what's the font that's going to be substituted? Usually it is another basic font, but sometimes you get those weird empty boxes, if they don't have the same element that the one you typed is. So you got to avoid that. Once again, if you said, like Joe said earlier, if you change it over to a PDF, you don't have to worry about that because that way it's more of a static image. It's still screen readable typically, but you have that. Also, like with the spreadsheets, if you do it, try not to save it as a doc. Try to save it more as a PDF. Do it that way because not everyone has Word. Nowadays, computers do typically have ways to read documents even if they don't have it on their phone or their iPad, but PDFs are something that can always be read in browser. Almost every browser can handle it. It's kind of the better thing. Okay, infographics. Oh, this is fun. Who doesn't love a good infographic? Personally, I hate bad infographics, but good infographics are solid, they're great, they're eye-catching. The fancy services like Pictochart and Canva can be really great for design, but if you have graphs involved, it can involve a lot of greater work at the tail end. There's a lot of accessibility elements that don't translate well. For some of them, you can't add alt text to the graphs, which means when you change it over to a PDF or however you're doing it, you're going to have to go in and add the alt text in the PDF rather than previously. So it doesn't translate over. Joe actually went to PictoChart because he loves it. And he was like, you can do accessible things on PictoChart after I said this. And so he went to their accessibility page and they're directing people to other programs for accessibility. So I thought that was kind of telling for everything. Adobe Creative Suite is the best there is for creating great infographics, but as you can tell, it is extremely pricey. It has a huge learning curve. It isn't necessarily the most accessible to everyday users as well. So what I suggest for using if you're creating infographics at your libraries is going to be PowerPoint or Google Slides. Both of the infographics I created and put in the files in the bottom right for you to share today were created in PowerPoint. For one of them, the Braille Enhanced Story Walk one, I have both the PowerPoint format and the final PDF. The other one, I just have the final PDF for you. But while they aren't necessarily as super fancy graphic designy, I'm not a graphic designer in the least, as something that could be created in Adobe Creative Suite, it isn't as limited as Word. I had to create an infographic in Word. I thought I was going to tear my hair out. It was painful. You know how sometimes you just want to move the images around and it's not exactly what you want. But if you create something in PowerPoint and Google Slides, the graphs will come over from Excel or from Google Sheets, and you're able to carry over the alt text with that. It's a little easier in that regard. But then when you later save it as a PDF, you can still go through and do the reading order and do everything like that. Same thing when you're doing images. If you have an image that is purely decorative, which is something that tends to show up more in infographics than it does in reports and things like that. So essentially shapes, designs, you just make the alt text to an open and closed not parentheses, quotation marks. And that will tell the screen reader that, yes, there's an image here. Yes, it's not necessary to anything. You can just skip and ignore it. So that is an example in a few of my files that I shared with you today, specifically in the Braille Enhanced Story Walk one. You have all the different shapes, the background colors, the little triangle. Those are all going to be with the two quotation marks, so you won't be able to see them. Did I mention you should use the built-in accessibility checkers? It saves my life. I used it in PowerPoint. I use it with all the things. They're great. And now my final bullet point here is if you're doing something, an infographic for your website data, and you have Google Analytics, Google Data Studio is a siren's call. It is beautiful. You can make beautiful infographics. They're quick. They're constantly re-uploading with real-time data. They're great, except they're not accessible. I created a series of documents. I was so excited, and then I tested them with NVDA, which is a screen reader. The only way it reads the alt text that you put in is if you're hovering directly over the element. If you are not a sighted person and you don't know where the element is on the page, that's not helpful for you. It wouldn't let me tab through, which is how many people navigate websites when they're, when they don't have sight. And so I'd have to, essentially do like Battleship, just go through and hope you can finally hit an element. It is not accessible, and it was heartbreaking to me because it is absolutely beautiful otherwise. So shame on you, Google Data Studio. I sent them a really lengthy feedback message, so hopefully that's something they're going to be changing in the future. Now, Adobe Acrobat Pro is going to be your new best friend. As we said earlier, PDFs, they're readable by almost every single browser. Screen readable PDFs are something, if you make it in PowerPoint, Word, any of your, applications on your computer, if you make it that way, all the text will become screen readable. It'll be the kind that you can highlight, edit, all the things like that. If you scan a piece of paper or a report that you already have, that is not going to be screen readable. It's essentially an image. So we're talking here for PDFs that you're going to upload. They're only accessible if it's something that you already made digitally and then share it digitally, rather than something you already have as a physical copy and do that. You can make those scanned images accessible. It will require a lot of work on your end, a lot of highlighting different sections, re-entering the text, making sure that everything can be translated as if it was created in a digital native interface. Nearly everyone, not everyone has the Microsoft products, as I said, but nearly every browser can handle PDF, so it's super useful. As a great accessibility checker, it goes through and does all those things. And some of the Microsoft programs already have the built-in ability I think it might be a Windows 10 thing. It might be if you only have Adobe Acrobat Pro, but some do have it where if you go up to save it as a PDF, it says save as Adobe PDF. And this carries over even more of that metadata for accessibility that you had. And one of the things that I love about Acrobat Pro is while some other accessibility checkers just say, did you check the reading order? Adobe has a full reading order page. So this is the Braille Enhanced Storywalk file that was shared at the bottom. You can see this if you have Adobe Acrobat Pro on your computer and you open the file. You can just run the accessibility checker, which is one of the main options on the menu. You can check earlier in our slides, we kind of have a screenshot of where it is. And when you do that and you click reading order, it ends up bringing up the little box that's going to be on the right that has like text, figure, headings, all of those things. I typically have that open, then I click Show Order Panel, which is going to be at the bottom, and that gets everything that's on the left with the different orders. And it has every single element on your screen numbered and in the order that it's going to be read, so from top to bottom. So what I usually end up doing is I kind of figure out how do I want people to go through and read this. I find all the elements that are background elements, I click those and I click background, it'll eventually, it just takes it out of the reading order. So for the most part, they're going to be skipped over. But just in case it isn't, you have those quotation marks in there, right? Right? Yeah. So for this one, I did left to right, top to bottom, text first. So I made sure that we had all the text points, and then I kind of took the things that were bonus elements, like the cover images and the figure of the family walking by the tree, and those things I put later in it so that the people who are going through this infographic, they get all the important text first. And then I also made sure that the text, the bigger text, like really excited, that isn't a change in the heading. So it's only for people, it isn't a change in the text style. It's only kind of applied within it. So it's all considered just regular text. It doesn't go text, title, text. So it's not going to confuse screen readers that way. It's all the same thing to them. And then I kind of went through and I just put figure, the book cover with the author. For logos, this is always important. Just make sure it says what it's a logo for and then logo afterwards. So, for Library of Michigan, logo. You don't have to describe, State of Michigan in front of a bunch of rays of lines and things like that. You can just say Library of Michigan logo. They don't need to know exactly what it looks like. They probably don't care. Most people don't care about logos anyway. So it's just consider what you think the reading order should be, and then you just have to go through on the left and make sure that it all lines up perfectly. And then you're pretty much set. The screen reader will go through everything and it'll be great. And it's important to do this because when you go through the accessibility checks, reading order is one of the ones where it can't automatically do it for you. It can guess what they think the reading order should be, but it can't verify for you that what you want it to be is exactly what it is, like it can with other things. It can verify that all of your elements have alt text. But this is something that's a little more subjective on your end, so it's something you have to manually check as being correct when you go through these accessibility checkers. That's pretty much it. I love Adobe Acrobat Pro. If you were going to invest, I think, in one thing, one program you don't currently have to make accessibility light years better with the reports you're sharing, I'm saying it's going to be Adobe Acrobat Pro. And that's my personal opinion, but I think that's probably one of the best parts of it, just because it does have such a solid accessibility checker with all the different things you can go through and verify. So we have these quick tips. Joe added some as well, so hopefully he'll unmute and come back. But once again, use the accessibility checkers. They're amazing. There's always something I forget. I'm guilty of often missing the titles that are in the metadata titles. That's my big thing. So I'm always like, oh yeah, okay, I can fix that, Adobe, calm down. You get it. Stick with one vendor for the entire process if you can. So all Microsoft apps, all Google apps, and then finally into whatever PDF creator you have. Color should never be used to convey information, only as an aesthetic bonus to convey information that's already been conveyed, like we did with the attending, not attending. If you create something elsewhere, or if you scan in a PDF, so it's considered an image, be ready to create concise but descriptive alt text. And then, Joe, you have a few? Or not? Joe?
Sorry, are you
Okay.
getting me now? Okay, I
Yes.
tried to say something a second ago, but it wouldn't take. So yeah, use free tools. There are tools everywhere. So here's just a couple of them. VisiCheck and color contrast checker, just to see how your information is going to look with someone with color blindness. Not so much um, visual disability such as blindness, but definitely, um, there are plenty of tools out there. And like I said before, if you look down at the files, I have some testing tools websites that'll show you some free tools. Some of them are pay tools, but a lot of that stuff is already out there. People are very interested in having accessible content and have created software that you can use for free to help you do that. Kathy, do you want to talk about NVDA?
Sure.
You're kind of our
So
champ at
NVIDIA,
NVDA here.
yeah, NVIDIA is a screen reader that you can have that you can download for your computer. A lot of computers do have native screen readers built in. I know for Google Chrome, there are some add-ons you can get. There's some built-in stuff, so it'll read what a website looks like with a screen reader. Apple and Mac stuff is actually pretty far. It's considered really good in terms of accessibility. All iPhones have built-in screen readers already going there, so you can easily, open your PDF on your phone, which is another level of accessibility that we didn't even really touch here. But you can see how it reads to you that way as well. So even if you don't want to, invest in getting JAWS, which is another really, well popular, well used screen reader software, there are options available for testing it to see if it is. There is a little bit of a learning curve with these. When I first downloaded NVDA, I couldn't figure out how to turn it off, which is a little overwhelming. I think especially since you have the headphones on and it's not something that I'm personally very used to all the time, but it's a nice way to check that the reading order you have is actually what's happening and that everything's working out the way it is, because there's always going to be something you miss, and it's nice to actually have, a screen reader go through it. And then,
Right.
Joe, did we mention about accessibility checkers built in?
Oh yeah, but yeah, we should mention that. Use the built-in accessibility checkers in the content software that you're using. I think we may have said that a couple of times. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Um,
just in case we missed it.
yeah, yeah. Also, JAWS. We mentioned that. That is one of the most popular screen reading software used by visually impaired. And we're very fortunate in our building. Our first floor is the Braille and Talking Book Library, and it's nice to have a resource that we can ask them for guidance on a lot of this stuff, which has been great. But
Hmm.
so through that, we know that JAWS also has a free download available, so you could use NVDA or JAWS, either one. So
Hmm. But yeah,
and just
there's
use the built-in accessibility checkers. Just one more time.
yes, because there's, as I said briefly to the people before we actually started recording, is people study and they progress in accessibility for their entire careers. This is something that it isn't you sit down one day and we know everything. This presentation is definitely not all inclusive. So if you have any questions, if there's anything, feel free to email us. Our emails are at the bottom. We won't bite. We promise. We're also constantly learning and working through this along with everyone else.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
yes, these are just pretty much quick fixes. If it's something that you're not currently doing, this will make the reports and the things you share out to the public incredibly useful moving forward. And it is something that even when Joe and I were putting this together, we were like, oh, time to run the accessibility checker, because if someone finds something wrong with this presentation, we're going to look like idiots.
Yep,
So,
yep. All the files attached are accessible too. Made sure of that.
yep. So it's just something if you really want to serve everyone in your all your patrons, your entire community, this is something that you can't skip over, because even if you live in this weird area where there's absolutely zero people with disabilities, universal design is helpful for everyone. It's nice when you tab through and the elements are in the correct order. It's nice when the colors contrast enough so you don't have to struggle to read it. Anyone who's been to a website with a black background and green text understands. There are just some basic things you can do, and it just helps everyone. It just making sure you do this is a good way to just kind of, I'm running. I don't have the words
Sure.
for it, Joe. Can you help me?
Well, and you want even if your community has no folks with these disabilities, you're going to collaborate with somebody else at some point, and maybe their community does. You want to be a part of learning and collaborating with other libraries, and so
Mhm.
your content can be used for someone else.
Yep.
Um, it's
You
just
don't want to alienate
necessary,
anyone.
right? And when you're designing for accessibility, you do end up having better content overall at the end for everybody, because you're
Hmm.
really thinking about what you're putting out there, and you're really thinking about different ways of understanding the data, the reports that you're putting out. So, and you're making it as usable as possible, and that benefits everybody.
Hmm. Okay. So those were our kind of our, I don't know, the quick approach to accessibility. As I said, not completely all encompassing, but
Yeah,
I
this is
wonder if you
sort of
guys,
the surface area.
yeah.
We're just here's an introduction to it. Here's some of the things that we're doing. We're more than happy to go further in depth. We are always available
Hmm.
on the phone or via email. We're happy to talk to folks. That's what we do. We consider the libraries of Michigan our public policymakers. Those are our patrons. So in effect, you are our patrons, and we're happy to serve you. So if you want
Hmm.
to call any of us, please feel free. You're not bothering us at all.
Yes, and we also have a lot of books that we can recommend. There's a lot of stuff, so just scratching the surface. So I guess, hey Joe, do you want to know what's next in our presentations?
Now, the next one's going to be pretty popular, I think, because
Really?
Wandu Reader is going to be great. So we're providing that for all of Michigan's libraries. And
People don't use summer reading, Joe.
Oh, summer reading.
Libraries don't do summer reading. Are you kidding me? I've never heard of a
Yeah.
single library having a summer reading program.
Oh, if our colleague Kathy Lancaster heard you talking right now, our youth coordinator. Um, so we're gonna cover how to get the data out of Wandu Reader. We'll do some demo work. It'll be basically sort of like this was, scratching the surface. We'll show you some examples. Kathy, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I was kind of looking at what's the sort of data you can collect. I just kind of actually sat through a Wandu Reader webinar, and they even have more data types coming out. So I'm kind of the data geek in me. I'm the little data gremlin that just kind of goes through all the data that the statewide library services collects. So my fingers were itching to kind of start digging into all the data that is going to come from this. But it's because it's a digital format, people can participate in your summer reading. This is another accessible thing, even if they're housebound, even if they're not someone who can actually get to your physical location, they can still participate by reading ebooks and doing things online. So this, once again, is another accessible thing that you can offer your public. And it is free due to IMLS and LSTA money. So thank you, Institute of Museum and Library Services. They're the ones who
Absolutely.
are allowing us to provide this to all the different libraries in Michigan.
And if you haven't touched it yet, oh man, it's great software. And there will be more webinars coming from Kathy Lancaster for the youth
Hmm.
services.
And
Definitely,
it's not
you
just for
know,
youths. Kathy Lancaster will glare us to death if we say that it's only for kids. It is not just for kids, it is also for
right?
adults.
Absolutely. Libraries can use it however they see fit. Um,
And not just for the summer, year round.
Shoot,
There,
absolutely,
I'm
absolutely.
scared of
Very
Kathy. I don't want her
customizable.
to yell at us.
Yeah, it really is a great piece of software. So I'm glad we're providing it.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for webinars on Wandu Reader. Come see ours. We'll show you how you can get information out of it. This can also help you to pull your summer reading program data, or whatever, however you're going to use Wandu Reader for your programs, out to put into the annual report that we collect every year. So that'll save some time on that, because I know that's a lot of fun for a lot of folks, that October 1 through February 1 annual reporting. But yeah, anything we can do to help you with that, help you get data out to your community, we're all about it. So
Yes.
definitely come see us on March 23rd for the Wandu Reader webinar.
Excellent. And
Do
we also have a few more subjects that are going to be coming up in the future. This isn't necessarily in order, but we do have some things coming, including your library's website data, qualitative data analysis, PLS, IMLS data, et cetera, et cetera. These are changing as we get feedback, and a good way to give us feedback on what you want to learn is by taking the survey. I've included it in the chat box. It's also in the slides, but it is a great way of letting us know what are the sort of things you're interested in for the data your library produces, and what would you like to learn more about. So we can give feedback that way as well.
Right. And it also helps us to show IMLS and policymakers that we are providing something useful. So
Yeah, look at
please,
that
please fill
2019
out that survey.
budget.
Yeah, yeah. Please fill out this survey.
Hmm. So we are, there are two of you. Would you like any, do you have any questions for us? Is there anything you would like us to answer? Would you like to be on the mic? If you'd like to be on the mic, we can set that up as well. If not, you can also just type it in the box. But if you have any questions, we are more than happy to answer them.
Absolutely. Woohoo, they're both typing.
It's a race.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
you're
you, Julie.
welcome,
I'm
Julie.
glad you found it informative. Yay.
Great.
Yes, and
So yeah,
actually
we're
the
trying to do one
recordings
of
are
these a
pretty
month.
interesting.
So
Yeah, the recordings are, it's another example of accessibility that came as a result of the stick that MDE went through. The root of the lawsuit that was, you know, sent against MDE was essentially that the videos that we were putting on YouTube, and not we, the library, but we, all of MDE, they weren't properly captioned. So by signing up for our, you know, presentations, we're able to get around that a little bit by sending you the recordings as soon as they are done. Whereas anyone who doesn't sign up has to wait until they go through our official captioning service, which can take quite a while, which is why some
right.
of ours aren't up yet, the ones that we did in January even. So it's
But if you're
you get
registered, you'll get a copy.
yes. So it's another example of accessibility and how it can come back to bite you. I know a lot of libraries at universities around the state are actually kind of going through the same issue right now with accessibility lawsuits. So something you gotta prepare, because if you don't do the carrot, you're gonna get the stick.
Right. Absolutely. Way to put that. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
The
and
great
it's
stick is
easy
the
if
law.
you're thinking about it now, there's no upheaval because you've already started working on
Hmm.
accessibility. So if there was ever a problem, you can say, well, look, we've been working on it since this date. Almost all of our stuff is accessible and we're working to make it all accessible. So if you're
Hmm.
already thinking with that mindset, there's no jump in how you're doing things. You don't have to switch
Hmm.
to a new way of operating.
Yep. Baby steps.
So, Lise, were you able to get all of the files out? I think we're gonna get ready to shut down here, but I don't want to cut you off.
Ooh, they're both typing. It's another race.
Yeah, I know. Oh, good, good. Okay,
Yay!
great.
Okay, and
Thank
thank
you.
you for the survey.
Yes,
It's so
absolutely.
difficult to get people to take surveys, so I really appreciate that.
Well, I think we're gonna get ready to sign off here. We'll hopefully see you on March 23rd
Yes.
for the Wandu Reader webinar.
And we're also going to be doing a presentation at RLC at the Rural
That's right.
Libraries
That's
Conference.
right.
So you can see our comedy act in person.
Absolutely. So we should get spangly outfits for that one, I think. Um,
Oh, no, we can just dress up like Brookie the Brook Trout.
oh, I'd rather have the spangly outfit. All right, well, we'll see you. We'll hopefully see you next time, or see you at RLC. We're
Yep.
gonna stop the recording now, and we'll see you in March.
Yeah. Bye.